What if I told you that one truck lineup has dominated American roads for over 75 years, selling more than 26 million units and becoming the best-selling vehicle in the United States for decades? Today, we're diving deep into the legendary Ford F-Series, the trucks that didn't just transport goods, they transported the American dream. From post-war reconstruction to modern electric innovation, these 10 F-Series pickups literally changed the face of America. So buckle up, because we're about to explore how Ford's mighty F-Series became more than just trucks. They became icons of American ingenuity. 1948 Ford F1. Let's start our countdown with the truck that started it all, the 1948 Ford F1. This wasn't just another pickup truck. This was Ford's bold statement that the future of American transportation had arrived. Historical context. Picture this: America in 1948. World War II was over, the economy was booming, and millions of Americans were ready to build the modern America we know today. Ford recognized this moment and completely redesigned their truck lineup from the ground up. Technical specifications. The F1 came powered by Ford's reliable 239 cubic inch flathead V8 engine, producing 100 horsepower, impressive for its time. It featured a completely new chassis design with a 114-inch wheelbase and could handle payload capacities of up to 1,000 pounds. Why it changed America? Before the F1, most trucks were basically modified car chassis with truck beds slopped on top. The F1 was the first Ford truck designed from the ground up to be a truck. Its integrated design, with that distinctive split windshield and Art Deco styling, set the template for what American pickup trucks should look like. This truck literally launched the F-Series dynasty that continues to dominate American roads today. 1953 Ford F100. Coming in at number 9, we have the truck that perfected the formula, the 1953 Ford F100. If the F1 was the foundation, the F100 was the masterpiece built on top of it. By 1953, Ford had learned valuable lessons from 5 years of F-Series production. The F100 represented a complete redesign with smoother, more integrated styling that would influence truck design for decades to come. Technical advancements. The F100 introduced Ford's new 215 cubic inch overhead valve inline 6, producing 101 horsepower. But the real star was the optional 239 cubic inch Y-block V8, delivering 130 horsepower, a significant jump in performance. Design revolution. Gone was the split windshield, replaced by a modern one-piece design. The cab was wider, more comfortable, and featured improved visibility. The truck bed was completely redesigned with smooth sides and integrated taillights. The F100 became the truck of choice for America's growing suburban population. It was equally at home handling construction materials during the week and taking the family to the lake on weekends. This versatility helped establish the pickup truck as an essential part of American family life. 1961 Ford F100 Unibody. At number 8, we encounter one of Ford's boldest experiments, the 1961 Ford F100 Unibody. This truck was so ahead of its time that it took the rest of the industry decades to catch up. Revolutionary construction. While every other truck manufacturer was still using separate body-on-frame construction, Ford shocked the industry by introducing unibody construction to the pickup truck market. The cab and bed were integrated into one seamless unit, just like modern cars. Engineering marvel. This unibody design made the F100 significantly lighter than its competitors, while actually increasing structural rigidity. The weight savings improved fuel economy and handling, making it feel more car-like to drive. Technical specs. The ununibody F100 was powered by Ford's 223 cubic inch inline 6, producing 135 horsepower, Or buyers could opt for the 292 cubic inch V8 with 175 horsepower. The independent front suspension provided a much smoother ride than traditional trucks. Market reception. Unfortunately, American buyers in 1961 weren't ready for such radical innovation. Many customers were suspicious of the unibody design, preferring the traditional ruggedness of body-on-frame construction. 1975 Ford F-150. Number 7 on our list is the truck that created a legend, the 1975 Ford F-150. This wasn't just another model year change. This was the birth of America's best-selling vehicle, the strategic move. In 1975, Ford made a brilliant strategic decision. They dropped the popular F-100 and replaced it with the higher capacity F-150. This move was specifically designed to compete with General Motors' CK truck line. Technical upgrades. The F-150 featured a stronger frame capable of handling heavier loads, with payload capacities increased to 2,000 pounds. It came standard with the 300 cubic inch inline-six, producing 150 horsepower, with optional V8 engines ranging up to the massive 460 cubic inch big block. The turning point. Here's where it gets interesting. In 1977, just 2 years after the F-150's introduction, Ford F-Series trucks pulled ahead of Chevrolet in sales for the first time, and they never looked back. 1980 Ford F-Series. Coming in at number 6, we have the truck that ushered in the modern era, the completely redesigned 1980 Ford F-Series. This generation represented the most significant change in F-Series history since the original 1948 models. Ford threw out the old playbook and started fresh. The 1980 F-Series featured all-new aerodynamic styling that looked nothing like previous generations. Gone were the round headlights and blocky styling, replaced by rectangular headlights and smooth, flowing lines. The late 1970s fuel crises taught American automakers that efficiency mattered. Ford responded by making the 1980 F-Series significantly more aerodynamic, improving fuel economy by up to 20% compared to the previous generation. The interior was completely redesigned with car-like comfort and convenience features. For the first time, an F-Series truck felt as comfortable as a family sedan, with improved seating, better instrumentation, and modern amenities. Ford offered a wide range of engines, from the fuel-efficient 255 cubic inch V8 to the powerful 400 cubic inch V8. The introduction of electronic fuel injection on some models marked Ford's commitment to modern technology. 1987 Ford F-Series. At number 5, we celebrate the truck that perfected the formula, the 1987 Ford F-Series. This was the year Ford introduced what many consider the most refined and capable trucks of the 1980s. Aerodynamic excellence. The 1987 F-Series pushed aerodynamic efficiency to new levels with flush-mounted headlights, improved body sealing, and refined front-end styling. The drag coefficient was reduced to levels that seemed impossible for a pickup truck. Power plant innovation. 1987 marked the introduction of Ford's legendary 5.0-liter HO V8 to the F-Series lineup. This engine, borrowed from the Mustang GT, produced 185 horsepower and 270 pounds of torque, impressive numbers that made the F-150 genuinely quick. The 1987 models offered unprecedented luxury for pickup trucks. Options included power windows, power locks, air conditioning, premium sound systems, and even cruise control. Ford was actively courting buyers who wanted truck capability with car-like comfort. 1993 Ford F-150 SVT Lightning. Number 4 on our countdown is the truck that changed everything, the 1993 Ford F-150 SVT Lightning. This wasn't just a truck. It was Ford's declaration that pickup trucks could be genuine performance vehicles. The Lightning was Ford's answer to Chevrolet's 454S, but they took a completely different approach. Instead of relying on brute displacement, Ford focused on a balanced performance package that could actually handle as well as accelerate. Under the hood sat a specially tuned 351 Windsor V8 producing 240 horsepower and 340 pounds of torque. While those numbers might seem modest today, in 1993, this made the Lightning one of the quickest vehicles Ford produced. The Lightning could accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 7.2 seconds and complete the quarter mile in 15.8 seconds at 86 miles per hour. These were sports car numbers in a pickup truck body, absolutely revolutionary for the time. Suspension and handling. Ford's special vehicle team didn't just add power, they completely redesigned the chassis. The Lightning featured a lowered suspension with gas-pressurized shocks, larger anti-roll bars, and performance tires on unique wheels. 1997 Ford F-150. The bronze medal goes to the truck that redefined what a pickup could be, the all-new 1997 Ford F-150. This generation didn't just evolve, it revolutionized the entire pickup truck category. Complete transformation. After 17 years of refining the same basic design, Ford started with a completely clean sheet of paper. The 1997 F-150 was larger, more comfortable, more capable, and more car-like than any truck before it. Size and space. The new F-150 featured a significantly larger cab with more rear seat space, making it genuinely practical as a family vehicle. For the first time, a pickup truck could comfortably seat 6 adults on long trips. Advanced engineering. Ford introduced their new Triton engine family, including the groundbreaking 4.6-liter and 5.4-liter V8s. These engines featured modern overhead cam design, electronic fuel injection, and significantly improved reliability. 4-door innovation. The 1997 model year introduced the Super Cab configuration with rear-hinged access doors, making it much easier to use the rear seating area. This innovation would later evolve into the full 4-door crew cab models. 1999 Ford F-150 SVT Lightning. Our silver medal winner is the truck that proved American performance was back in a big way. The 1999 Ford F-150 SVT Lightning. This supercharged monster didn't just raise the bar, it launched the bar into orbit. Supercharged domination. The second-generation Lightning featured Ford's incredible supercharged 5.4-liter V8, producing 360 horsepower and 440 pounds of torque. These numbers were absolutely staggering for 1999. This truck was making more power than most sports cars. The 1999 Lightning could rocket from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 5.8 seconds and complete the quarter mile in 13.8 seconds at 105 miles per hour. To put that in perspective, it was quicker than the Chevrolet Corvette of the same year. Ford equipped the Lightning with a sophisticated supercharging system featuring an Eaton M112 supercharger with air-to-water intercooling. The engine management system was specially calibrated to handle the increased power output reliably. The Lightning wasn't just about straight-line speed. Ford lowered the suspension, fitted performance tires, and added larger brakes to create a truck that could handle as well as accelerate. The result was a genuinely balanced performance vehicle. 2022 Ford F-150 Lightning Electric. And our #1 Ford F-Series pickup that changed America is the truck that's changing everything. The 2022 Ford F-150 Lightning Electric. This isn't just an electric truck, it's a glimpse into the future of American transportation. Revolutionary powertrain. The F-150 Lightning features dual electric motors producing up to 560 horsepower and 775 pounds of torque, making it the most powerful F-150 ever produced. It can accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 4.0 seconds, embarrassing most sports cars. Massive capability. Despite being electric, the Lightning can tow up to 10,000 pounds and carry a payload of 2,000 pounds. It proves that electric vehicles can be every bit as capable as traditional trucks, while being cleaner and more efficient. Game-changing features. The Lightning can power your entire house for up to 10 days during power outages through its integrated Pro Power system. It features over-the-air software updates, a massive touchscreen interface, and hands-free driving capability. Range and charging. With the extended range battery, the Lightning provides up to 320 miles of range. It can charge from 15 to 80% in just 44 minutes using DC fast charging, making long trips practical.